guys, Nate Richards here from Richards Guitar Studio, and today's drill of the week is a speed lick, and this one focuses on outside the string picking. So I attached this sheet for you to take a look at it. It's a 6-note pattern, and the first fingering goes like this. Alright, so that's the first pattern, and repeat it several times. Second fingering, instead of the third finger on the 7th fret, just practices with the second finger. So first of all, the most important thing is the picking. You have to maintain strict alternate picking, which means that there's an upstroke on the note on the high E string, the high A. Really make sure that you concentrate on that being an upstroke and not a downstroke. So the first thing you want to do is maintain a control speed, something where you can repeat this about 10 times without making a mistake. And so on. So you just keep repeating it without messing up the picking. Alright? Then you want to try it with a metronome. Once you have a control speed down, this is 80 beats per minute. And you can try 3 notes a beat to start. Once you do that several times, then you move it up. Here's 90. And you keep doing that until you reach a fairly good speed. Let's try 150. Alright. This might take a few weeks. Sorry, this is not stopping. This might take a few weeks to get there. Let's say you top out at 100. The next day warm up at 100 and try to get to 110. And then the next day warm up at 110 and try to get to 120. So it might take you a few weeks to get there. Once you had a really fast click, try slowing the metronome down and then doing all 6 notes in one beat. So let's say you get to 150. Well, let's try to bring it down to, like, 70 or 80 and try 6 notes in a beat. So let's try 70. Let's try 90. And so on. You keep going faster and faster. Now you're at 6 notes in a beat at a faster tempo. Also, by the way, as you're doing this, you want to practice both fingerings, 1, 2, 4 as well. Alright, so that's kind of the process that I would use over the course of several weeks, practicing a speed lick like this. Again, making sure you really accent, kind of snap that upstroke so that you know you're grabbing the high E string with the upstroke. And that's why it's called outside the string picking, because you're doing a downstroke on the B string and then an upstroke on the E string, and your pick is situated outside of the strings. The next video we'll do an inside the string picking, where you have a down on the high E and an up on the B, and your pick is sort of stuck in between the strings, and that's inside the string picking. Alright, so once you get that at a nice speed, then I have a lick in E minor, where I just take this speed lick and move it up the fretboard in the key of E minor. Alright, so I'll play through that for you now. Tough to move those. One thing you could do if you're having trouble doing it only one time per position is to double it per position. It might make it a little easier. And so on up the fretboard. The idea isn't so much to play this as its own lick, but to sort of bring it through different permutations of the scale in the key of E minor and go up the fretboard that way, and play it in different positions. So one thing, if you get there and you practice this for 3-4 weeks, and you're really cooking on this thing, you could try it on a different set of strings. And if you know the notes in the key of E minor, you can try it, you know, and keep it in a key. So like if you pick the 3rd and 4th string, try it there, and so on, and go up that set of strings. So that's the speed lick. One last thing you could try is if you want to practice one fingering, if there's one that's like bothering you, for example, if 1, 2, 4 for some reason you're having trouble with, you just do that fingering chromatically up the neck. You know, just kind of move around that way, or down. Right? So that's the idea. Try the metronome, you know, that really works. Two quick other ways of developing speed. One is a gradual build-up of speed. When I work with this, I try not to crash and burn too early. So if I'm working on this one, the way I'll gradually speed up is every once or twice through the lick, I'll try to move it up a level of my playing. So for example, I'll start on my control speed, and then go up a little bit for 2 repetitions, and then I'll go faster, 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 and then I'm, you know, crash and burn there. So that's one way to do it, but just make sure you don't get too fast too quick. That's why I like to do 2 repetitions of the lick and then move up, and then, you know, stay at that speed for 2 more repetitions and then move up again. The other way to do it is to do speed burst, where you play your control speed a few times and then all out as fast as you can. Don't worry about making mistakes. Just go crazy with it and try to go as fast as you can like this. Sorry, that wasn't totally clean. It's a little better. So that's one way, with just, you know, the control speed, putting it into your muscle memory, and then the speed burst being sort of like a reflex, like an automatic reflex, you know, as fast as you can possibly go. So have fun with that one. We'll do another one, a follow-up, where we're doing inside the string picking in a different key, in the key of A minor.